Hey everyone, this is Kevin the Apptrepreneur, and yeah, we're doing this one live. I have to go to dinner in a few minutes. I am actually in front of the person's house of which me and Katie are going to be meeting for dinner. Thankfully, I've got a few minutes that we can talk about this because it needs to be talked about like right now. Not tomorrow, not Friday, but right now. And I know there's not a lot of people. Oh, okay, we just got a bunch of people jumping in. Hey, everyone. But yeah, we just need to talk about this right now. Now, I don't have the article in front of me, obviously, but I have two numbers, and the two numbers are really important. So some of you, if you've been watching for a while, maybe even just doing rideshare in general for a while, know that there have been some issues with a class action lawsuit that's being represented by Shannon Lismer, something like that. Anyway, it's a big lawsuit. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Allie. Hey, Hot Mess Tomorrow Open Book. Wow, that's an interesting name. I can't be responding to a lot of people. Feel free to comment in the chat room, but know that I have to get through this because we're short on time. But anyway, Shannon has been representing drivers in a class action lawsuit about misclassification of drivers. Basically, the drivers, or at least a lot of drivers, have been very, very upset because they feel they are, thanks for spoiling it, Mike, that they are employees, not independent contractors. Now, there has been a lot of debate about that amongst riders, drivers, Uber, the Uber tubers. But there is a fair amount of people out there who feel we are employees. I am one of them. If only in the sense that when I started, I felt more independent than I do now. I started out like, hey, I made good money, I could work when I wanted, and I didn't feel strong-armed into doing things I didn't want to do, unlike now where I can't control my late rates. I really can't control when I want to go out. I can't control the car that I have. I can't even, in some instances, control what types of ride. They won't let me turn off Uber Pool. So I think I am more of an employee now than I was a while ago. Well, this lawsuit, a couple of years ago, Uber settled for $100 million. And the judge threw that settlement away. Said, you know what? It's not enough. In fact, there's even rumors that when he rejected it, he said, I'm thinking more 100 billion, which what might have been just, a joke or something like that. But basically, the judge pretty much said, it's not enough. Well, in the years, the courts have been more favorable towards Uber for, the whole independent contractor versus employee status. Well, Uber has made a counter settlement that has been accepted by Shannon. I believe her name is Shannon. And if you thought you had it bad before, wait till you hear the new settlement. Originally, she accepted a $100 million settlement, which, by the way, had that gone through, I would have qualified for over $3,000 of that. So that's a good chunk of change. That's a down payment for a car. And I was saying it wasn't enough. In the new settlement, Uber has offered $20 million. And Shannon has accepted it. $20 million. That's it. Apparently, all these years of fighting for the drivers, I'm going to turn this because of the sun. All that. Boy, drivers just get hosed every single day, don't they? Now then, should be noted, a judge has not agreed to this yet, and I am really hoping the judge rejects this. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be the same judge or not, but if 100 million was rejected by being, too low in an offer, then they should really, really reject a $20 million offer. I don't know what my share would be of that 20 million. It's probably less than, 3,000 to 5,000, like I was originally promised under the $100 million settlement. And that is That's pathetic. It is amazing how much drivers get screwed. You know, I've been trying to be a little bit more optimistic on my channel. Not about Uber, but just in general. Boy, that sun is not in a good position. Let's try over here. Flame responsibly. No. Flame responsibly is for you guys. I'm sorry to say that. It sounds mean. I can flame all I want. It's my channel. Anything I say and do, that's on me. You want to come on, you got to flame responsibly. I don't have to do that. I try to. But here's the thing. This isn't flaming. This is complaining. This is legitimate complaint. This settlement, look, I've reported on this story pretty much since it started. I was, a couple of years ago, you can see videos of me going like, yeah, 100 million, too little. 500 million, a lot better. A billion would be great, by the way. Or better yet, best thing for me, I would accept no money in exchange for Uber tweaking their tools so that I have control over my vehicle, over the pricing, and that I have a say in how the surge works. Okay, your driver Mike has said drivers would earn approximately 34 cents a mile driven for those California and MA drivers. Oh, no, I know. Yeah, okay, no. You mean Uber's going to pay me less now than what they're going to pay me? Screw you, Uber. I mean, what's the point of even suing them if they're going to spend less money per mile than what they pay now? I might as well go drive at this point. And I'm sure certain Uber tubers would love to see me do that again. You know, have me get out of this car. Well, actually, they probably want me in this car driving other passengers. So, by the way, Mike, I hope you're free like next Wednesday or something, because, boy, do I want to do a podcast on this. This is a joke. And you know, Shannon, I have never really liked her. I mean, there's a reason I speak out against class action lawsuits. They never do anything. You sue them, and a lot of people naively join a class action lawsuit, and they sue the company in hopes of change. And change never comes. What happens is the company settles, and they will settle for a very low amount. And the lawyer who's supposed to represent you, she's supposed to represent you and be looking out for your interests, will accept the settlement on her behalf because it benefits her. Now, again, why would they do this? Well, I have to explain this every single time. Here's why. Because you might be thinking right now, why on earth would this lawyer accept a 20 million settlement when it was previously 100 million? Wouldn't you want at least 120 million? No, the lawyer gets 35% of whatever the settlement is. So of 100 million, guess what? She's making $35 million. She's making considerably less on a $20 million settlement, but she is still making millions. And she doesn't have to share that with us. That is why they will accept these lowball pittance offerings every single time. Personally, I wish the drivers had a say in saying, no, we don't want that settlement. We want something bigger, and have her go back to the table. She works for us. She should be going back to the table. What about the other lawsuit in regarding the miles? I don't know. When I find out something about that lawsuit, we will, of course, discuss that. And I don't know why she accepted this. I mean, maybe it says in the article. I'll link to an article below. The link won't come until, like, tomorrow. Oh, correction. Your driver, Mike. Thank you, Mike. He just checked, and he said 37 cents per mile, not 34 cents. So, you know, so far, those years of the suit, that's what each driver earned based on how many miles they drove, from my understanding. Yep, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. So, and apparently, according to Nathaniel Davies, Chicago got rid of the destination filter. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Great. Just great. So anyway, yeah. Wow. Just Alex says don't spend those extra 3 cents. So yeah, anyway, that's the story. We will be discussing this on the podcast either next week or after, who knows. I got to send a text out to everyone to see if they want to even do the podcast on Wednesday. But what a way to end the day. What a way to end the day. I thought I was only going to have that one video up because it was like, 28-minute video. That's like getting 2 videos for the price of 1. So, you know, and then this happened. This happened. What an unexpected surprise. So anyway, unfortunately, I can't spend more time with you guys. Like I said, I've got to go have dinner with friends. But here's the thing. I do want to talk about one more thing before I go. Some of you know that I have renamed my Aspie on YouTube channel to the Apptrepreneur Vlogs. And I said I would eventually start moving some of the news stories to that channel. Things that, oh, you're welcome, Peterson. Things that I wanted to talk about, but we're not super mainstream, or like not major, I should say. And I don't want to spam this channel. So starting tomorrow, I have found a couple stories that will premiere over there. So you might want to go to the Apptrepreneur Vlogs. That link is in the description, by the way, and subscribe. The other thing I want to talk about is on Friday, I'm going to be running a test video. Because as I start moving some of the vlog news style commentary to the other channel, I want to have less videos on this channel, but more focused and better quality videos. So I'm not going to tell you exactly what video it is, but here's the thing. It's about Disney. So keep an eye out for that. And I want people to give me feedback on that video and say if I am on the right track for videos you would watch on the main channel. And this is ultimately good for everyone because you will be getting more content from me than before. And I think I am definitely investing in making the videos on this channel better quality. And yeah, we'll still have these live streams. We'll still have these impromptu discussions when something major like this happens. I'm just toying around with the format a little bit, as I promised I would do at the beginning of the year. So I would like to know about that. So go to the Apptrepreneur Vlogs, subscribe, because there will be news stories on there starting either tomorrow or Thursday, at the very latest Thursday. But I'd like to know what your thoughts on all that is, and you'll want to subscribe so you don't miss any of that. Anyway, for everyone else, what do you think about this particular topic? Are you upset? Are you okay with it? Were you even part of the lawsuit? I would love to know. So comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe. If you enjoyed these videos, consider becoming a Patreon member. It's totally optional, of course, but even as low as $1 a month goes a long way to helping the channel run smoothly. And you'll get access to my exclusive patrons only blog. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good have a good one.